Hey, what's going on, gents? Welcome to the Fit Man Style channel. My name is Ian, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at Paul Fredrick dress shirts. Have you guys heard of this brand before? Up until 2 weeks ago, never heard of them. I was on Facebook and I saw an ad for them, and I'm like, okay, they look like they have some really nice dress shirts. So I purchased one to see what they were all about. It's a little bit of a delay with the delivery for my dress shirts. It came like a little over a week after I purchased it, which is kind of odd, but whatever. But and this is part of my continued quest to see what is the best fitting shirt for the fit man. If you work in a professional environment or a business casual environment, or if you just want a dress shirt to wear to a wedding or whatever occasion that you want to go to that requires a dress shirt. So let's open this up and see what I got. So pinstripe, button down. So I'm gonna try this on to see how it fits, and then we can go into the details of this Paul Fredrick dress shirt. Paul Fredrick is an online-only brand. They do not have any brick-and-mortar stores out there, even though the little bio that they have on their website says they've been around for 30 plus years. So they must have had a brick-and-mortar store at some point before going online 100%. So there's not much information out there about Paul Fredrick. I've seen mixed reviews online, some people that like them, some people that don't, and that's the thing with these brands. You kind of have to experience them to formulate your own opinion about them. So of course this video is going to be strictly my opinion about them based on my experience with them, which is subject to change. So they sell shirts, suits, shoes, accessories. It seems like a one-stop shop for menswear. So before I had pulled the trigger on this shirt, just going on their website, it kind of gave me Charles Stewart vibes. Navigation to the website was very Charles Stewart-esque. The prices are comparative to Charles Stewart, and having worn the shirt, I can definitely say it does feel like a Charles Stewart shirt. So let's break down the shirt even further. We're going to take a look at the front, the back, the good and the bad, the flexibility of it. Is it a good fit for the fit man? And is it worth your time and money at the end of the day? So starting with the collar, I got a 16 neck. That's typically the neck size that I go with. Again, to see if a collar fits around your neck good, put 2 fingers in. If you can comfortably put 2 fingers in and go all the way around, it's a good fit. If you can't put 2 fingers in, then it's too tight. And if there's a lot of room in there, then it's clearly too big. Now, I've seen a lot of people be torn whether you can wear a tie or no tie with a button-down collar. I've seen guys wear a tie with a button-down collar and they pull it off. So at that point, it's pretty much up to you and to each his own. The length of the collar, from the top of the collar to the collar point, is about 2.5 inches. That's a great size for me. It accentuates my face shape, and my jawline. And with it being a button-down collar, it doesn't come with collar stays because the button-down plays the role of the collar stays, but I can imagine that their other shirts do have collar stays. One area of dress shirts that I always have issues with is the chest area. My chest is ever expanding, so I need a shirt that fits me well. I chose a classic fit shirt from Paul Fredrick, but that is not tied around my chest, nor do I feel it having a balloon effect either. There's a little bit of room there for growth, so if I do decide to go crazy on my bench presses and grow my chest even further, there's some room there to grow. Speaking of the chest, there is a chest pocket on this shirt, which I cannot stand. Just personal preference, I do not like dress shirts with chest pockets. I like a very clean aesthetic on my chest. And that's my fault, because on their website, they do have shirts that don't have a chest pocket. So I get the functionality of it. You can put your sunglasses in there. You can put your reading glasses in there, your pen in there. I just personally do not like the chest pocket. There is a center pocket that goes all the way down, and this is what it looks like tucked, and this is what it looks like untucked. Because of the length of the shirt coming all the way down to my hips, this is not a casual shirt that you can wear untucked. It is a dress shirt that should be tucked at all times. Now, the options for fit on their website are classic, big and tall. So yes, for the big and tall gentlemen out there, they do have something for you guys, and slim fit. They do have a new line of shirts that has an additional fit, the tailored fit. And the reason why I bring that up is I do see some fullness on the sides when I tuck in the shirt. So if I do go back to Paul Fredrick, I may go for a tailored fit so that I can bring that in a little bit more, or I can just take this shirt to a tailor and have the tailor bring it in more. Taking a look at the sleeves, it is a 35-inch sleeve, and if you ever wonder how these companies come up with the sleeve length, take a measuring tape, start at the middle of the back of the shirt, go all the way down to the end of the sleeve, and that's how you get the sleeve length. If you want to know your particular sleeve length, start at your back, have someone help you, start at your back, and go all the way down to your wrist. Now, interesting thing about these sleeves are the double pleats that it has. And if the pleats serve a purpose, you know, pleats on anything give that thing more room. Well, it does give the sleeve a little bit of room. So I can see this be beneficial for the fit man who has quite sizable forearms. And it's big enough for me when I put my watch on, it just covers the entire watch. With it being a 35-inch sleeve, if I do decide to wear a jacket with it, I can show some cuff. Now let's take a look at the back. If you're not new to this channel, you already know what I'm gonna look at. I mean, I made 2 separate videos on these 2 things that I look for in the back. If you have a broad chest, there's a good chance you have a corresponding broad back as well. So that's another area in the dress shirt that I have issues with. And the things that I look for in the back of a shirt that will accommodate my broad back are a split yoke and pleats. Fortunately for me, this shirt has both. It has a split yoke and it has center pleats. So with the split yoke, it gives me a little bit of stretch, so I appreciate that. The pleats are center pleats. Personally, I prefer side pleats. I feel side pleats give me more mobility than the center pleats, but the center pleats are cool. Now with these 2 things, the split yoke and the center pleats, how does the back feel? It feels all right. It feels roomy. I do feel a little bit of tightness at the end by the shoulders, and that's probably because it doesn't have side pleats. Again, when it's tucked in at the back, you will see some fullness there that may give it a muffin top look. So let's talk about the flexibility of the shirt. Well, there is none. It's made from 100% cotton, and as I've mentioned so many times on this channel, 100% cotton doesn't stretch whatsoever. As a matter of fact, the only reason why I feel that I can move somewhat in this shirt is because it's a classic fit shirt, which makes me second guess going back to get the tailored fit. That would be cut a little bit more closer to my body than this, which would be uncomfortable. And of course, a slim fit will be very uncomfortable. So I guess I'm gonna just stick with the classic fit cut. Speaking of the cotton, it's made from 2-ply cotton, which is they take 2 yarns and twist it together to form a single thread, and then they're woven that into the fabric. So a couple of housekeeping things about this shirt before I end this video. One, it is non-iron, so as soon as you take it out of the dryer, let it hang and you're good to go. They did say that if you're gonna put it in the washing machine, put it at a lukewarm level. 2, it comes with break resistant buttons, so that's good to know. 3, on the inside of the sleeve and of the collar, you'll find a contrasting fabric there, so that's pretty cool. 4, the price comes in at 90 bucks, but I got it at 40. They always have these sales going on, so it is comparable to Charles Turek. Just be on the lookout for these sales to knock that price down. So would I recommend it? Would I go back for another shirt? I would say, yeah, I would give them a second chance. I'll probably get a shirt that doesn't have a chest pocket, and I'll also look for a shirt that has the back side pleats. But if they don't, it's not really a deal breaker. All right, guys, so that does it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope I covered everything there's to cover about this shirt, but if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments and I'll answer it for you. Also, let me know if you've had any experience with the Paul Fredrick brand, whether it's their shirts, their suits, their shoes, or whatnot. It does have a similar feel to Charles Turek, which makes me want to do a comparison video of a Paul Fredrick shirt and a Charles Turek shirt. Let me know if you want to see that video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit me in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I'll be back next week with another video, same time, same place, and as always, stay fly and stay fit.